Yo, what's good? I appreciate everybody for tuning in this Friday night on the late night side of the game. We're going to dive into some interesting things that occurred this week with regard to the Thornton Township situation with Tiffany Henyard, with regard to her and her role as the super mayor for the village of Dalton. As always, my name is Marcus. I'm the Debt Free Dad. Here we do attorney reactions to current events, trending news, finance, content, anything that's just interesting and kind of catches the eye or people have an interest in. If you find some value in this content, I definitely invite you to hit the like button, subscribe, share, bell notification, comment, interact. Good, bad, it is what it is. I respect it all. And I always like to throw out the disclaimer: licensed attorney, not your attorney, not legal financial advice. So if you're looking for a professional, this is infotainment purposes. You need to find a legal professional in your local area. Now, I'm a little nasally today, man. My allergies killing me. But we're gonna dive in. Is a few topics because of things. A lot of things happen, and I thought it was easier or made more sense if I were to just kind of pull out videos and articles of the things that we want to dive into tonight, as opposed to just watching a whole long ass 42 minutes of tomfoolery or buffoonery. And besides, by the time Friday come, y'all already seen everything. Y'all already know what's going on. I just want to give my opinion and take. So the very first thing that we're going to cover is related to someone sent me this video, and we're going to give a props to the content creator. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull up the content creator so make sure we can give them their due diligence. Make a change. He currently is at 15.4 thousand subscribers. Uh, let's go ahead and cue up the video. But someone sent me this video because they wanted to know. Shout out to Lisa for tuning in and chiming in, of course, with the first comment of the day. Definitely appreciate you for that. But somebody shot me this video. It was regarding Tiffany Henyard's gas giveaway. They wanted to know my take on it, on the, I don't know, what are the real legal issues. So let's go ahead, dive into this content. Let's get it queued up, and we're going to talk about it. And remember, y'all go check out the channel, Make a Change. He's at a little over 15,000 subscribers. This is his content. I always want to give credit to the content creator. And if you tap in over there, you like it, leave a comment. Just tell him that, yo, DFD sent you over there because he was reacting to a video that you did that somebody sent. So let's go ahead and talk about this. This is the big gas giveaway.
The Taunton Township paid over $40,000 for Tiffany Henyard's so-called free gas giveaways.
Hey guys, this is Super Mayor Tiffany A. Henyard, aka Supervisor Tiffany A. Henyard of Thornton Township. I want to welcome everybody out to the biggest, baddest gas giveaway you're going to ever see for Thornton Township. As you know, we have a line of people that's getting free gas every day of this week. Guys, it's your Super Mayor, Supervisor Thornton Township. I'm here with Trustee Dominique Gray Ever, and we're giving free gas to Burner. I'm also here with Mayor Pope, and we're taking care of the burner. So pull up with your cabinet and get your free gas.
The self-proclaimed super mayor Tiffany Henyard has held several free gas giveaway events. In an Instagram post, she stated, "With gas prices being so high, I felt the need to do what others won't. And that's put my money where my mouth is and take care of the people." Well, it turns out that the super mayor Tiffany Henyard didn't put her money where her mouth is. And the Taunton Township paid for the free gas giveaways to the tune of over $40,000. This has been confirmed by receipts received via a FOIA request. So let's take a look at the invoices that were paid by the Taunton Township for these gas giveaways. There's a payment dated February 22nd, 2023 for $4,324.21, and the invoice description shows Markham Gas Giveaway. Here is another payment with the same date for $1,734.48. Description post.
All right, real quick, before we even finish this, I don't want to talk too much in between the videos. I'm trying to get better at that because your boy like to talk is what I do for a living. But right now, just looking at this, my thoughts is, what's the problem? Like, okay, if my council member wanted to have a free haircut giveaway for kids who are in school, high school, middle school, elementary school, the barbers may do it for free, but most times they're going to get some compensation or supplemented funds from the council members' financial war chest. So this is normal. There's no way, like, if I'm doing a gas giveaway as a mayor, is the gas expected to come out of my personal money? Like, no. Like, so far, I don't see an issue with it. I'm doing gas giveaways. I'm not paying for it. It's going to be paid for by the city or the municipality that I represent. Now, the question is that giveaway done in accordance with the law? That's a completely different question. But as far as right now, she's, excuse me, doing the gas giveaway, and $42,000 was charged to the municipality. It could not be an issue so long as the method to complete those payments were done in accordance with the law. That's what all politicians do. Book bag giveaway. Sometimes it's donations, but other times it's used with funds that are allocated for certain community events, and those funds would be used for the free gas giveaway or something like that. So, so far, I don't see anything majorly wrong with it. I'm giving away free gas. I'm using funds for the municipality to give gas to the people in the municipality. The only question is, are these funds essentially earmarked for such services? And if so, it's probably not going to be an issue. Now, I will tell you, I didn't do a deep dive, so I'm pretty sure if there was a gas giveaway, those funds those funds probably were not earmarked for constituent services, is normally what they call it. But if it is, not that really big of a deal. Shout out to Common Sense too. I appreciate you for being an outstanding moderator. A salute to you. Thank you so much. All right, let's go and finish up this video.
Was in gas giveaway. Here is another payment dated February 22nd, 2023 for $2,970.60. Dixmoor gas giveaway. Here is another one. Riverdale gas giveaway payment.
And just looking at these receipts, I'm assuming that this is, well, it could be a mix, but these receipts are related to her role as the Thornton Township supervisor. So these gas giveaways presumably should be benefiting persons who live in municipalities that fall within the parameters of the township. Now, that may or may not be true, because there's some interplay between cards and purchases associated with this budget being used for services and constituent who should be in block A and vice versa. But that's what it looked like just from the bill receipts we're looking at.
For $5,938.74. Here's another payment dated 3/15/2023 for $5,587.46.
All normal.
Calumet City gas giveaway. There's another payment that was made on March 15, 2023 for $5,817.47. And the invoice description just says gas giveaway. Here's another payment that was also made on March 15th for $8,913.72 for Dalton gas giveaway. Here's a payment that was made on April 11 of 2023 for $7,440.06 for free gas. There's a payment that was made on August 16, 2023 for $4,497.08. So that's a total of $47,223.82 that was paid by the Thornton Township for these free gas giveaways.
So far, so good. I'm assuming the funds are earmarked for constituent services. If they are, this is not a problem. Politicians, the government don't give away anything that's free because they don't have any money. The money that the government has is your money and my money, is our money, the taxpayer monies. Now, if this isn't earmarked for constituent services, it could be an issue, even though the law and most budgets do allow for funds to be reallocated from one particular category to another.
Also, keep in mind that the payments we just looked at were only for 2023. But Tiffany Henyard also conducted these gas giveaways in 2022. So there's a strong possibility that the amount of money that the township paid towards these gas giveaways is even greater. These gas giveaways are no different than the $1 million giveaway that Tiffany Henyard announced back in February.
The new scrutiny as the controversial South Suburban mayor announces a $1 million giveaway on Facebook. $1 million giveaway. Do you know anything about?
Now, this was absolutely crazy. I I don't know. Okay, gas not an issue. Probably could be money allocated from one part of the budget moved to constituent services. That could be a question, but honestly, that's not a tough hurdle to get around. Reallocating money from the budget to do something else. It happens all the time. A $1 million giveaway sounds wild. It sounds illegal. It sounds like it could be a campaign finance violation. The gas could be a campaign finance violation depending on how it's marketed and presented, but so far didn't hear anything that would cause it to be that. This $1 million giveaway, crazy work. Like, I feel fairly confident that this is like 99.7% illegal, and you can't just give away $1 million. And y'all let me know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure nobody got the $1 million, and if they did, it probably was a family member. But yeah, this sounds wild as hell.
I'm not sure of anything like that.
Dalton resident Andrea Smith and others we talked to puzzled by this Facebook post, with a smiling Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dalton, and Thornton Township supervisor, touting a $1 million giveaway.
And it's a shame that you do get dragged in the media for things people just say, hearsay.
Dalton's mayor since 2021, appearing on Facebook, but not very visible at the village hall for much of the afternoon. Calls for comment to her office and the village administrator, failing to shed light on the nature of the $1 million giveaway.
However, she failed to mention that the Illinois Housing Department Authority gives this money to townships every year, specifically for mortgage or rent relief. So this program was in existence long before she became the township supervisor. But this seems to be Tiffany Henyard's MO. She touts these various events and programs, often featuring her image and name prominently.
All right, real quick. So in light of that, $1 million giveaway sounds crazy, but he brings up a good point, and there's no detail that was given as to how that $1 million could be distributed. So giving $1 million to one lucky ass person, while giving $1 million to a plethora of people that fall within the purview of your municipality or township, again, probably not an issue. If I say, hey, I'm doing $1 million giveaway, but the $1 million is going to be divided between families who have faced financial hardship and need mortgage assistance, probably not going to be an issue.
On the promotional materials. Some even states presented by Tiffany Henyard, which gives the illusion that she is the one funding these events, when the truth of the matter is that Tiffany Henyard is using public funds, property, and credit cards.
That's what she's supposed to use for this. Like, not an issue. Now, all these flyers is kind of wild, though, because, and he may have mentioned it and I was flapping my gums or paused it, but all these flyers is kind of wild, because when you have flyers like this and you start putting your face all over them, is leading towards marketing material for elections and things like that. Now it's taking that pivot towards, hey, are these campaign finance violations? Are you using the funds to essentially solicit goodwill, potential votes in favor for your campaign? This marketing material definitely leads to that. So that's, of all of this, using taxpayer monies to pay for gas, $1 million giveaway that's not expressly articulated how the $1 million is being given away. Those generally may not be problematic. Now, again, I'm just assuming that the money and the funds that are being used are specifically earmarked for constituent services. These flyers, probably a little bit more problematic, because it's leaning in towards that, hey, you're doing this for purposes of benefiting your campaign. This money is an illegal contribution to your campaign, which is a
I also
felony.
believe these events is used as a way to campaign for public office. I would love to know your take on this.
Exactly.
So let me know in the comments section. And if
All right, so generally not as bad as one may perceive. Maybe some issues. Let me go into some of these comments real quick. We're going to talk about this, and let me know. Chime in. Let me know what was the loophole that was used. Okay, I actually was going to do a video and just title it "I was wrong." It's going to be a picture of me like holding my head down in shame and despair because I literally got on like earlier this week or maybe late last week, whatever, it said, yo, it's no way she's gonna do something to violate that protective order in light of what the judge said. That would just be ridiculous and stupid. But let me know in the comments what is the loophole that you think she used. Here's the other thing. Let's just think about this. If she did use a loophole, because if it's a loophole, I'm assuming that the loophole is a fail point in a law or statute that allows you to get the outcome you want without going through traditional means. That's how I define loophole. If she did use a loophole to get what she wants, is that in fact a violation of the TRO? But let me know what you think in the comments. We're gonna dive into that one next since you just brought it up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Was the gas given to all residents or a small portion of the gas with the other portion to benefit Tiffany? Now that's a good question. I actually thought of that because $42,000 in gas is a lot of gas. Are there enough people in the township to satisfy that? Absolutely, of course. But we don't know how much of that funds were diverted. We don't know how much of that funds were like, yo, I'm giving away free gas. Everybody who fall in my 23andMe profile, all my family members, y'all pull up so y'all can get some of this gas. The other thing too is if I were to do something like that, you would probably have to have a mechanism in place to verify that persons are in fact residents of the municipality that these constituent funds are supposed to be benefiting. So you probably would need to like do an ID check or something like that. But I do think that is an actual good point. It is a possibility that, I mean, hey, knowing with what we're dealing with, that's definitely a fair point. Those funds could have been diverted. Those funds could have been. I mean, you could get real slick when it comes to gas. As somebody who used to dabble in the freight brokerage business for big rigs, like gas scams are a big deal. People will get gas and like one thing, and I'm not saying this happened, but one thing that essentially could have happened is, hey, y'all come here and fill up, and y'all getting gas for half price. You fill up somebody and you charge the county. Why that just cut on? That's weird as hell. That's weird. YouTube just stopped playing on my phone for no reason. But one finesse you commonly see with gas, with things like this, is hey, I'll fill you up and you just pay me half of the price or something like that. So there are opportunities for scams and finesses. And I'm no longer giving any benefits of the doubt to anybody associated with this tomfoolery, but that's definitely a good point. Is she going to different gas stations? If not, does she get a kickback to her campaign? Um, that could be possible. Um, the other thing too is, I mean, you got to think those are those are invoices. Invoices most times are created and can be manipulated. So that was the other thing I thought about. There's a big difference between an invoice and an actual receipt. That could be an invoice that was created by allegedly or presumably, hey, hypothetically, it could be an invoice that was created actually by Tiffany Henyard staff to overinflate the cost of the gas or something to that effect to allow for a little bit of finessing, a little bit of gamesmanship to be going on. Yeah. It's crazy to give a gas station voice at that. I do agree with that statement. I think generally it it is crazy to give a gas station $47,000 of taxpayer money. These gas giveaways look like they were over the course of several years, 2022, 2023. and going into 2024. Still a lot of money to be given away in gas. I've never seen a constituent services budget that was that high for an isolated event. Normally, if it's $50,000, that $50,000 is going to be allocated towards the book bag giveaway, the summer barbecue, the event for seniors. So I do agree with that. $47,000 is actually kind of wild. No, she followed the ordinance regardless of the loophole. I agree. That's the nature of loopholes. The whole point of loopholes is so people could take advantage of them and not, in fact, violate the law. So I definitely agree. We about to dive into that next. Let me get through a few more comments. She could have gave the money to a friend. The money could have went anywhere because there's an invoice, and I could go to Staples and buy an invoice book right now, or create an invoice on a Word document and make it look like funds were legitimately used for one thing when in fact those funds actually went somewhere else. What's going on, pretty eyes? I appreciate you tuning in as well. Like her loophole when she spent $15,000 and then breaks it up into 3 invoices to stay under the $5,000 limit. Yeah, hey, loopholes are made to be finessed, used. Yeah. For every gallon, she gets $2 per gallon markup. Hey, that's a possibility. Could have happened as well. Seems self-serving. Everything she does seems self-serving. Let's see. I'm taking the middle.